So this is John chapter 1, verse 35 through to 42. Again, the next day after John the Baptist had seen Jesus walking by, and he'd said, "Look, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." The very next day, John was standing with two of his disciples, and he looked at Jesus as he walked and said, "Behold the Lamb of God." He said it again. He knew that this was the one. And the two disciples heard him speak, and they followed Jesus. And Jesus turned and saw them following him and said to them, "What do you seek?" And they said to him, "Rabbi," which translated means teacher, "where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come and you will see." And so they came and saw where he was staying, and they stayed with him that day, for it was about the 10th hour. And one of the two who heard John speak and followed him was Andrew, Simon Peter's brother. He found his own brother Simon and said to him, "We found the Messiah," which translated means Christ. He brought him to Jesus. Jesus looked at him and said, "You are Simon, the son of John. You shall be called Cephas," which is translated Peter. So John, he points to Jesus and he says, and his disciples are there. He's saying to his disciples, "Look, I've told you there's one coming who's greater than me." And there he is. And Andrew and the other of John's disciples did the right thing. You may say, "Well, he's jumped ship. He's following Jesus now." Well, that's exactly what John was trying to do. It was just a signpost pointing to Jesus, and when Jesus is there, you follow the signpost and you follow Jesus. So often people will be so married to the signpost, whether it be their church or their pastor or whatever, that they lose sight of Jesus. But John was happy. He said, "Great, just you go. There he is. Follow him with all your hearts." And that's, in some ways, my job is to say, don't follow me. I don't know there's anyone following me, but don't follow me, but follow Jesus. He is. I want to be a pointer. I want to be like John the Baptist, who is the sign, a sign there saying, "Make way, make ready for the Lord." And when he's there, "Look, the Lamb of God who takes away the sin of the world." Follow Jesus. Follow Jesus. That's what it's all about. It's not about being part of an organization or following people. It's about following Jesus, determining in your heart to follow him. Andrew, no doubt he loved John the Baptist. He followed him. He listened to him. He listened to his every word. He saw what he was doing. But as soon as Jesus was there, he followed him. He wanted to know what he was doing. He wanted to know where he was staying. He wanted to follow him and stay with him and listen to him because he was greater than John the Baptist. He wanted to follow Jesus. And then he went to his brother Peter. "Peter, we found the Messiah." "Well, John the Baptist told us he's the Messiah. We're going after him. You need to come too." And Jesus, when he sees Peter, says, "Peter, you are in my purposes. I have a plan for you, and you are not Simon. You are Peter. You are Peter. You shall be called Cephas, Peter." Because God had a particular plan for him. God has got a particular plan for each one of us. And when we turn, whatever circumstances it may be, maybe it's just a brother or a friend saying, "Come and find Jesus. Jesus is the Messiah." Or whether it's because we listen to a great preacher like John the Baptist and he says, "Look, follow Jesus." Wherever it is, He has a particular purpose and a plan for us, and his particular plan and purpose is that we will believe in him, we will turn to him and find him for ourselves.